Switching off. I
I'm
need
in
you
the
to switch back on. Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there
Yo,
and win the round.
Deontay Wilder
That was
will
a
knock
terrible
you
round, that is.
smooth the
One
fuck
shot
out.
at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
Come on,
But I'm
switch
rumbling.
on. Get your
Fuck
boxing
that.
back together and go out there and prep.
Got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and fit.
Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box up.
And back.
He got the punches.
Good shot, good shot. Legs have gone. Legs have gone, that's it.
Nice. I don't know how. You got Deontay Wilder out there wilding. Wilding. Oh, I'm cut.
3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
I am cut, son.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. He was coasting this fight, and now you let him back into it. Now,
And I ain't letting him back in the shit, dog.
confidence.
Niggas,
Like that round. Good round. You feel good?
Let's do it.
he started wilding, son.
Stand. That's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
Mm. Oh, I let him hit me with that shit, man. Damn. You just don't know if it's gonna hit you in the body or it's gonna hit you in the head.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Damn. You ain't know if that motherfucker's gonna hit you in the body. Okay, that was my first fight. That was my first fight of the night. It's, you know, what's this guy's name? Okay, I make sure to see him. Return to quick fighter select. Let's see, we heavyweight. fuck with his arms.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Larry Holmes, 6'3" tall, and he tipped the scales at 226
Fucking
pounds.
wild.
And they'll be facing
Motherfucker,
Otto
not
Wallin.
wild.
Stands 197 centimeters tall with a reach of 198. Fighting out of Sundsvall, Sweden.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
And here comes the Otto Wallin. He has given so many big-name heavyweights so many problems. Can he do it here now? The man who's from Sweden now resides in New York, New York.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Fame.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
We've waited a long time for this fight. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swinging a miss with the hook. Nice exchange here from both men. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter shot. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Oh, the instant assassin in some trouble here. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, we're entering...
Niggas not gonna fuck up.
And there's the bell for round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front of you, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Hook misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think, right, concentrate.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Larry Holmes is going
nice.
down, and he's got to get up. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. Give me your ball.
Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. On to the third. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
He misses with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope. You've got to hope they run out of steam. What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Hook misses. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. And a round that's... There's the bell for round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they hold that thought? And now going for the finish. Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That jab misses. The straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Oh, Larry Holmes almost just got dazed. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed. A very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Go on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and put him back in his place.
On to the fifth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh, wait a minute! What's the referee thinking right now? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You can't score with that uppercut. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter. A fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Holmes in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's
Jump in me, man.
the bell to start round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Only catching air with that hook. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out?
Yeah, might have.
And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch
I had my
did
hand
the
up,
trick.
remember?
Shot from...
1, 2, 3, 4. And we continue.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Missing with the hook. The straight right just misses. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one.
Very
I ain't got nothing.
Talk
in the
about
tank.
Holmes in that last round. What a huge momentum
Nothing.
swing.
Let's go.
And there's the bell to start round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Woo, that boy went flat out.
Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He still wanna fight.
Did you see that? So much for defensive abilities. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go.
Ah.
I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
A shot from the gods took him.
1, 2, 3.
He hurt, but he gonna get up.
Are you okay?
Yeah, me. Shit. He gonna get the fuck up. He was
They
boxing,
believe their
though. He
fighter
could win
has
the
it.
fight. Because the 8th round doesn't fucking
Round
count,
8,
huh?
and we're off again.
Like-
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell, and here we go. And he fails to score with that left hook. Carrying away the right hook. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. And he scores with the counter. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Hook misses. That big hook doesn't land. That hook won't score. Down goes
Oh, I knew it.
Larry Holmes.
I'll try to punch him in his stomach.
Wow, let's take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that
Yeah.
again. Where did that
Good
come
shit.
from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
I still lost. He touching me. Like, hitting.
What a dominant
underestimated
performance, and it
Wild.
shows up on the judges' scorecards. as a unanimous decision
didn't get
victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.
Good shit. It's the second one I've lost. Well, I lose a third. Those are only two motherfuckers you know, it just seems like they keep giving me. There goes a link. Ping, 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 ping. Mm. Oh, twice.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber. Only 200 and... Here comes the Easton.
This bout is...
The fans are ready. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Nice lead hook. Punch, counter punch. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He missed with that jab. Better start respecting each other's punching power. Got out of the way of that right hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about about Wilder in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
It's only the first round. They already talking about, look, you're going to have to get a motherfucker.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great.
Okay.
work.
I need you to
Let's see if
focus
this
on
what
what
he
you're
talking about is what I need
Come on,
to do.
let him back into it.
On to the second round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Beautiful counter punch. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He misses with that jab. Deontay Wilder rocked, and the bronze bomber goes down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
I don't know what the fuck he did. He gave up the knee.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
His knee.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round one.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one.
Let's
talk about Wilder in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Breathe. Just get your breath.
It's a terrible round, that is.
There's the bell to start round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
A swing and a miss with the left hook. Second, Johnny. Whoa, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Watch it again. That punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
I need to see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Now you're getting back into it.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You stay focused.
You've got to take that confidence away. Go out, first minute.
On to the 4th we go. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
You'd like to see more jabs. It's all offense all the time. Jab does not score. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They stopped the hook there. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Feel good? You were thinking. You were.
I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back.
Don't forget the jab. Don't
fights.
get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
And there's the bell to start round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This has been a...
Sick of this shit, man.
That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
That's lights out right there.
Damn.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more.
Oh, shit. Good shit, man.
So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
They don't like that. Listen to them. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.
That's, damn.